And welcome back. Since its founding in 1904, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of New York City has been at the forefront of youth mentoring, working to ignite the potential of young people across the 5 boroughs. The organization is dedicated to fostering meaningful relationships between youth and young adult mentors, all while promoting values such as diversity, integrity, and empathy. Here now and sharing more, we've got the Vice President of Recruitment and Outreach at Big Brothers and Big Sisters of New York City. Aaron Frager joins us again, and it's got to be a good time of year for you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's a really busy time of the year, especially we're getting into the back to school season. So
Right.
gearing up for that, gearing up for our outreach efforts in the community, doing a lot of back to school events across the Bronx. We got one this weekend as well. So super excited about the new school year.
And the opportunity really to I should say match. I was going to say parent.
Yeah.
You had me the last segment talking about parenting. Match, students and children up with adults, and the opportunity for partnership and mentorship.
Absolutely.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we last spoke, we had just launched our Be Bronx Be Big initiative, right? That initiative was really built to increase the number of volunteers that were serving youth in the Bronx that are from the Bronx, right? So creating those mentoring relationships right rooted in the borough. We've been successful in creating a significant number of new Bronx to Bronx matches, and we're still continuing to grow that number, so we're looking to make an additional 100 new matches this coming year. So it's a big goal, but we're really standing behind that and definitely sure that we can make that.
So let's see how we can help to make the dream a reality. What's necessary in order to make this happen?
Yeah, to become a mentor, all you have to do is 2 weekends a month, just about 2 hours each, right? It's something as simple as having a conversation with a young person that's aspiring to do things like you were having earlier, right? Or taking them to the park, introducing them to new things, right? Just getting them out of sometimes their environment, or introducing to new things within their environment that they weren't aware of, right? So twice a month, up to 4 hours a month of connecting with this young person, and really just being consistent, right? Checking in on them, seeing how their grades are going, right? Seeing how they're doing in school, the friends that they're making, and working with them towards the goals that they've set out for themselves, and helping them hold themselves accountable to that.
Right. The two segments are a little different because on one side, we just got finished talking about parenting, right? But on this side, we're really talking about mentoring.
Right.
And the value of mentoring. So when you look at the value of mentoring, particularly in the lives of Big Brothers and Big Sisters and what you've seen amongst the young people, how would you describe the value of mentoring?
I would say it's really rooted in our mission, the growth potential, right? That potential for impact. We see young people that come in that have so many things that society has prescribed onto them, right? And these young people are looking to find their way. The mentor is there to be that positive role model, but as well as being like an extension of their support network, right? So they can grow to whatever that potential might look like. And it's going to look different for everyone because we're all individuals, and that's what we try to hone in on with the mentoring experience overall.
A lot of times we talk about Big Brothers, Big Sisters all the time. We think sometimes the fault is little young children, right? But the fact is, we talk about college, and we talk about careers.
Absolutely.
So walk us a little bit through the college and career phase for a lot of the young people that they get the benefit of having Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Yeah, absolutely. So once our youth are graduating high school, which we have a over 97 or 98% graduation rate, once they graduate high school, they are starting to get that option to join our College and Career Success program, right? And from that program is where they're connected with more of a career-focused mentor, and then they have ongoing professional development through their collegiate experience.
Benefits, if you will, as you look for mentors. Benefits, talk to me about for those who actually receive the mentorship. What are the benefits that come having this mentor in their life?
The reality is access, right? We all know the power of network, right? And building your network, we're having the opportunity to build your network from a young age on with folks that are across so many different industries, gives you that exposure that you may not have had without that exposure, right? And that's why we try to create those new mentoring relationships so that this is long-standing and continue to support that young person's growth.
So there's somebody out there saying, listen, I think I could be a mentor, but I'm not quite sure. Do you have any help for people who want to be potential mentors as far as coaching and things that are necessary? Because sometimes people look at their insecurities and say they write it right off. But the reality is they can really be beneficial to a program.
Yeah, absolutely. I think most of the time, and especially with my interactions with the community, there's a lot of imposter syndrome playing a role there, right? They're like, what could I offer? And I always tell people to kind of think back, if there was somebody that was in your life that did step up for you and kind of showed you how to succeed or how to move forward from a different part of your life, or if there wasn't somebody, try to be that for somebody else, right? That's all you need. As long as you have that drive and the desire to support that young person, that's all we're looking for.
So what's coming up soon? What can people be a part of now?
Yeah, so as we mentioned, the Be Bronx Be Big campaign is still going strong. If you're looking to become a mentor in the Bronx, we're definitely holding a number of activations throughout the year. But with that said, we're doing a bunch of back-to-school events like we mentioned, and we are just going strong. We're going to see us a lot in the community over the next couple of months and just through the year in general. But yeah, that's us in a nutshell.
We've had, when Big Brothers Big Sisters first came out, this word wasn't really even out there, diversity, equity, inclusion. But yet and still we know that it's very prevalent in society today. Talk to us a little bit about diversity, equity, and inclusion when it comes to the issue of mentoring and Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Absolutely. So DEI, or sometimes our national uses the phrase JEDI, Justice, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, is really rooted in ensuring that the young people that we serve, which are predominantly youth of color, have continued access and representation within the fields that they might be desired to go into, as well as the support from their mentors, their colleagues, their teachers, anyone that has access to them, to make sure that we are creating safe space for them long term.
You've been doing this for a minute now, and we've been doing this together. Are you liking what you're seeing?
I'm liking what I'm seeing. Like, I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but I was a little in the program growing up.
Right.
So I've been able to really see that full circle journey, and it's changed so much from when I was a child compared to what the program that we're serving now to the community. So I love the growth, and I love still being a part of this journey overall. And
last thing before we go, talk to us again. Somebody out there saying, I want to do this, what do they do?
Yes, so if you are interested in becoming a mentor, go to bigsnyc.org. There is a little widget that says become a mentor or apply today. So yes, and if you want to follow us on BBS NYC.
Good to see you again.
Thank you, Daren.
All right, best wishes, buddy. All right, listen, again, and to recap, if you want more information, go ahead and visit the website at bigsnyc.org. You can do the mentorship piece. You can find out all the necessary information that you have to, so that you can become a big brother or a big sister. Don't go anywhere. We got more open coming up right after this.